Hi there, I'm Dean from PSC Electrical. We'd just like to introduce you to a job that we got today. We've got a client that's inherited a warehouse and it's not quite up to their needs. And what they've asked us to do is coming in and modernising it a little bit for them. And also bearing in mind we're trying to keep it so that they can use things for the future as well. Also, another part of the job that we've been asked to do is the client has expressed that they don't have enough socket outlets throughout the warehouse. So what we've done is, in this particular area, we've installed some dado trunking with quite a large amount of sockets. Again, we're not expecting them to use all of them at the current date, but again, it allows them for future growth and to update it when they need to, obviously at the client's request. Just like to show you this area over here and give you an explanation of how we come up with the ideas of what we come up with. After having a detailed conversation with the client, we decided we'd put quite a large number of sockets in this area. There was a lot of equipment being used. When we first discussed it with the client, obviously we put some of our own suggestions across to them at the same time. They thought it was quite a lot of sockets at the time, but then now it's set up, they can see why they needed this amount of sockets, and it's very important to have conversations with the clients and help them come up with the best solution for themselves, just so we don't end up having to do more work in the future. So here we are again in the server room. We discussed with the client quite a lot about this server room, the real lack of sockets in here. And obviously, as we all know with most server rooms, there's always new equipment, new technology. So we always have to bear in mind that when we design things like this, we need to be able to do it in such a way that they can expand without the need to really alter the electrics any further than what they've done. I'd just like to show you some of the things that we do as a company and some of the scenarios that we put under working in a sort of a working environment. You can see here, like, we've installed some dado sockets by my colleagues. A few of the things that we like to do as a company is we mark up some of the sockets referencing where they're fed from. I feel like this is really good working practice, as anyone coming in after us, it gives them a good idea of where they're fed from, how to isolate them, and obviously there's no inconvenience to work in and things like that. Just like to show you another area we've been working on and give you the reasons why we decided to do what we've done. We didn't have any sockets over in this area and we don't have a lot of room to play with. So we decided the best solution that we could give them was a steel unistrut fixed to the floor and the ceiling, and mount some metal clad sockets with some galvanised Copex. The reason we've done all of that is because there's a lot of movement in this area and we didn't obviously want it to get damaged in the future. It's a bit more of a bespoke and customised situation, but sometimes that's what's required in any job.